Hey, my name is Sean. Welcome to Echoes in Eternity Bourbon. Were you ever fans of Tombstone? There's a great line from that movie, which you're about to see here.
You had it in you.
I'm your huckleberry. Why, Johnny Lee?
That's what I feel like today. So I feel when I'm getting into these two that they're going to bring some heat, they're going to bring some fire. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm looking forward to it. I am a big fan of what Georgia is doing. You know, I love what Short Barrel's doing. You guys know I've got a 13th Colony tattoo back piece. I'm starting to work over the shoulders. ASW, they're doing a fantastic job. Now we got RW Rose that's coming in, and I had some of their stuff the other day. Very impressed. Georgia's doing a great job. So in the comments the other day, Adam Speas, so you guys don't think I ever listened to your comments, you had put, why don't you compare these two since they're both corn whiskeys, 100% corn whiskeys. So we got the 13th Colony, which was a distillery only 10-year corn whiskey coming in at 131 proof. And now we've got this ASW. This right here is the Bloody Butcher. It's the Heritage Red Corn that comes from North Carolina. They partnered with someone in North Carolina. They malted it there, and they come out with this hazmat at 143 proof. But they're both 100% corn. Now, totally going to be totally different profiles. You know, the proof's even a bit different here. This is almost 12 proof points higher, you know, at 143 over 131 over here. But they're both 100% corn. And let's see what the differences are, though. So I'm looking forward to that. Also, if you are in the Columbus, Georgia area, Sunday, 2 to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, come by Heritage Art Center. We are doing a bourbon share there. Bring a bourbon that you'd like. If you want, bring a snack, you know, a plus one, you know, someone that'll be a good designated driver for you, or, you know, bring the missus out. We'll have some other drinks and stuff and snacks there too. If someone's not necessarily a bourbon person, there'll be a couple of gallons of different mixed drinks there. One's bourbon themed, and the other's actually going to be a lawn dart themed one that's going to be, you know, from Short Barrel. So that'll be cool too. I need to do the gin themed one next time from 13th Colony because I love their gin. So just a precursor, maybe for August, we'll be doing something from 13th Colony. But I love to support local products in this way. So I'm looking forward to Sunday. If you're in the area, come by. I'll tell you what, I'm going to compare these two, but if you come by, and I'll make sure I bring both these bottles, and you say Georgia on my mind, I'll make sure that you know, don't say it out loud where everybody can hear it and everyone's for, but I'll get you a taste of both these, and you can figure out which one you like the best. So looking forward to that. But that's at Heritage Art Center only for the Bourbon Share. So looking forward to that. So let's dig into these. Like I said, I love what Georgia has done. And as everyone knows, I am a huge 13th Colony fan. And this has opened up. It's only better. I mean, you know, I had somebody say something the other day, and I never had smelled it before, but I kind of got it in this. They had mentioned Three Musketeers. It kind of smells like that chocolate, vanilla type of nougat type of thing going on. A lot of sweet candy in this right on the nose, which I am really, really digging. It's got a beautiful deep yellow, a little bit of orange in there for the color on that thing. You put that thing up on the sides over here. Let's see what kind of viscosity we get. Man, I just see the oils, just thick oils just running down, sheening down the side of this thing. This thing is oily right here. So outside of kind of that chocolatey nougat kind of vanilla thing, I'm getting some of the oak with it now, which I'm really, really liking. This has opened up some more, so I like it when bottles open up because they really show off sometimes, and this one's really starting to show out on the nose. Yeah, I just don't know if I'm just in a candy mood or what. I'm getting a lot of candy on this. So the corn, it was a little bit heavier than I remember last time, but right now it seems like I'm getting more of a, like I said, a candy type of a nose followed up by some different sweet oak and then some of the different oak that you get from the char. I'm getting a little bit of like a spicy peach in the, kind of in it now a little bit too. So I'm getting a lot of great things on the nose. Let's go over here to the Bloody Butcher and see what we've got on here from this red corn. And I am a big malt fan. And this thing, man, the other day I was like, man, this is really good. Now this one has a little more subdued nose. Now the other day it was very ethanol heavy up front. It hadn't aerated yet. It hadn't opened up yet. I'm not getting that big punch of ethanol that I got the first time I tried this. It seems to have toned down a little bit. Where you're getting sweet, you're kind of getting more savory over here, which I'm digging. You're kind of getting the darker type of notes on there. You do get some of the maltiness. You are getting some like a deep tobacco on there. I'm also getting some of the different oaks and things like that on there as well. Man, but that malt and that corn, I love that smell. I love some malted stuff. I was one of those kids that loved having the malt added into your shake. Loved having whoppers and things like that. Man, this thing's like a malted. It's like a malted um, tobacco oak type of thing right there. Man, look, but the color on this. Look at the beautiful color on this right here. This is more of a deep orange brown with some reddish hues to it. When you roll this thing on the side of your Glen, man, and I cannot wait till Sunday. I am going to have such a nice time just hanging out with good people. Nice, thick oils. Legs are forming beautifully on this thing as well. I don't even know if you can see all the legs forming on that thing. That thing is beautiful. Yeah, this one's just coming out candy. This one's coming out a little bit deep and dark, but this one's just coming out straight candy. Let's get to the palates on these things right here. Man. So, first pour of the day, 131 proof. Great mouthfeel on this thing. I do get like this thick, buttery, caramel candy type of thing going on. And then on towards the mid and back of the palate, I'm getting some of that corn coming through. But it's not a bad corn. It's kind of like that sweet cornbread type of thing going on. And even on the finish, I'm getting a real nice kind of a sweet cornbread followed up with oak, but it's not super bittery, but also some sweet oak on the back there. So I'm really getting some nice things on the back of this. But the nose, and I'll tell you what, it depends on the day that you're on. Sometimes I want that super savory, and sometimes I want that super sweet. I'm leaning at that sweet nose today. And I'll tell you what, it can flip flop from time to time because sometimes you just have different, you want different things, you crave different things. Today I was apparently craving some sweets. I still get some of that peach that runs through it. Heavy sugars, like I said, for 131 proof, this is not killing me. This has got a very nice mouthfeel to it. I'm definitely liking this. I'm liking this more now that it's opened up. And for those of you that get a bottle, if you don't like it up front, let it set for a few weeks, then come back to it because you can have a totally different experience. I liked this the first time. I'm really liking it now. But let's get into this right here. So this is the Syncopation Straight Bourbon Whiskey, the Bloody Butcher. And I'm looking forward to giving away a pour of this on Sunday. 2 pours, actually. One to a viewer, if you've watched that video and said the right things, you're a member, you subscribe, all that good stuff. Over 21, of course. And a Patreon. So I'm looking forward to getting that in people's hands. There's almost like a sweet coffee note to this, too. This is turning into something really special for me. And it kind of had that effect that it had the first time I talked about it. How it kind of has almost like the bomb slowly dropping. Bam. And then it kind of hits you and it just warms everything up. Or this one, I just really love this one's a little bit thinner on the mouthfeel than this. And I love the sweetness on this. And I love kind of the cornbread peach thing on the back along with the oak. This thing right here just gets dark and dirty in a good way. I really, really like this. And you have to like that malt kind of a presence that it brings. If you're not a single malt person, this will not be your jam. If you are a single malt person and you like higher proof stuff, this can absolutely be a sensational bottle for you. And I hate that they're gone already. These things went fast. And I'm glad that a few people are going to get to try some of this. Like I said, if you happen to be there and you happen to say Georgia on my mind to me, I'll make sure you get a little taste of each and you can figure out which one you like the best. Because both of these are, kind of the way of the dodo bird. They're gone. They were one a few barrels and they're gone. They both have, medium long to long finishes. I would say that this has a longer finish, the ASW. And it's not an astringent ethanol type of finish. It's just very nice flavors that just kind of complement it on the way back. You get some of that nice tobacco. You're getting some of that oak. You're getting a little bit of that coffee going along with that malt. And you get a tiny bit of corn in there, but you don't get nothing. You don't get anything that overwhelms you. Neither one of these overwhelm you as 100% corn for their grain. But this one right here just has the dark layers that I really, really like in the back. Let's get back to this. Now, of the two, this one definitely has more of that corny note. That you can taste that corn presence a lot more. This one, it's hidden, and a lot of those deep flavors in the back of the palate. This one kind of shines it. It kind of shines. This is, hey, we're a corn whiskey. This is what we are. Yeah, they are. They do deliver it as a whiskey, not a bourbon, but we're a corn whiskey. This is what we are at, and this is how we're delivering this. And for me, at 131 proof, it just drinks under proof. Now this one, that initial sip, you get the full, hey, I'm here and I'm here to party type of pop. You get that great Kentucky hug, but then as you drink it more and more, that kind of intensity kind of fades away and you're just getting great flavor on this. I would say for mouthfeel, and nose, I'm definitely taking the 13th Colony. But for flavor and for finish, I'm taking ASW. So now you're tied. You're 2-2. What does this mean for you, Sean? Even though I'm liking some sweet, I'm probably going to take this ASW today just because I'm loving that maltiness on the back of this. It's not taking anything away from this. I would buy backups of both of these if I had the opportunity. I can't wait to share these with some people as well because I think that's fun. Yeah, and if you're not a malt fan, this ain't going to be your jam. If you are a single malt person, this will be your jam. Man, it's Thursday evening. Tomorrow's Friday. Got a poker game with some of the guys tomorrow. Looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to, hanging out with my son and some of his friends and some other people, some of our friends. We're going to do something, Saturday and let the kids run out and have a good time. Sunday, looking forward to having the tasting. East Alabama, West Georgia group. Can't wait to have all the people out there. Like I said, you're welcome to come if you're in the area. Please do. Don't be bashful. Show up. We're going to have a nice time. Looking forward to that. Look, I got to work tomorrow. And man, I'm telling you what, if you're working tomorrow, I hope your work day goes by fast. I hope you're successful and bring great energy to everything that you do. And I hope your teams bring it right back. But most importantly, when that day ends, I hope that dial just turns it down a little bit. I hope that you have a great time spending time with your family, your friends, taking care of yourself. Most important thing in life, take care of you. If you're not taking care of yourself, you can't take care of other people. So take care of yourself first. It's funny. My daughter and son-in-law, they started watching Suits, and I asked her. I said, "You having a good time?" She's enjoying it. So I would try to keep up. What series are you watching? I'm always trying to watch new series and check out new things. I just watched one on what was it the other day, Hulu, about the perfect wife, about this chick that was like, I don't want to go into it, but she ended up disappeared. She disappeared in California and found her way back home. Interesting. I always like those kind of things. I like the crime stuff, so I enjoy that kind of stuff. Man, I hope you find some time to refresh for yourself. I hope that you find some time to bring that great energy because you've taken the time to take care of yourself. Man, most importantly all, cheers and God bless. I hope you all have an amazing day. Thank you.